Good morning, evening, afternoon. Um, we seem to have another day of Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin dumping. A lot of shares have been sold this morning, and of course yesterday. Actually Friday, we had a lot of sales, so it continued. How low is it going to go? Gee whiz, you know, at this point, at this point. Uh, I mean, we're almost. I mean, Bitcoin Cash is almost to the point that it was about a year ago. Um, See, this is what happens when people, they get nervous and they want this to they want these uh, they want this to move. They see the coins like Bitcoin going up to like 105,000 right now. You got shit like XRP, okay, 20% up. And then Solana 32% up. I do have a little Solana in one account, but very little. Too bad I didn't have it much. But see, this is the problem. This is the problem when about people that can't they can't hold on to what they can't pull through all the way. Okay, I know that I'm moving some of mine into the native crypto, whatever's left, of the good ones that are, Dash is still doing really good. Although it's doubled in the last few months or so, but it's a great thing to get into right now for me. Okay, uh, this is not advice for you or anything like that. This is what I'm doing. There's still coins out there that you can get into, and when the altcoin season hits, you're gonna do really good. But we're thinking about Grayscale and our Grayscale trust. Everybody comes up with something, that they're gonna have ETFs and all kinds of bad news, and that's why we're in here, because we saw something, and we saw a possibility that these can also kick in really well, just like the altcoins do when they come into season, when they mature and come on their own. We saw it the last time around. I mean, it's like they perform really, really well. And it came down just like crypto. Right now, they've come down before they were supposed to go up. But a lot of people that got in, I can understand. They see all these other coins flying through the roof. They got all these meme coins that are, people come up with the only ones that are going to make a lot of money with those are the ones that initiated it. And then they just dump, and so that's why you got so many meme coins out there. I know it's meme coins, but I like to call them meme coins because they're me. It's for me. It's money for me. It's like the new scam, and unfortunately, coins like that are just gonna make. And this is part Ethereum and Solana fault because. You can make your own. You can mint your own coins. So if you mint your own coin, it means that you think that you're minting the next Bitcoin. I wanted to do that too, but not from Ethereum, but its own proprietary blockchain and so forth. But I just want to do this stuff here first. And it's pretty much been done already, so it's like, what's the purpose? And I don't like to jump into something and then leave people behind holding a bag, I like to go a long way and having people have faith in me that I'm producing something good for the long run. That's why I make these videos, because I just want a long run for people to see what I'm doing in the long run, not little jumps here and there, and jumping on the next whatever's popular out there. It doesn't work that way. It's like, you look at Warren Buffett again. Sorry if I bring him up again, but there's an investor, and he's not holding any secrets. He's he goes out in front of people and talks and tells people how to, doing something long term is better. And that's why I'm an advocate for these insurance policies, whole life insurance policies, because they're fantastic vehicles when you need the cash. You can invest and still earn interest. It's your own bank. It's your own bank, but people can't understand that. A lot just don't. They don't get it, and they don't get this. They don't get long-term holding on. That's okay. It's gonna, maybe Bitcoin Cash may go to 3 cents. Who knows? But that's okay. Sooner or later, these things tend to just move. And if we saw anything, like in April of last year, with Litecoin, that movement was just phenomenal. We had a little altcoin season basically for I don't know, a week or so. We went over that that chart that I always show you guys. We were over 75, which meant we were in the altcoin season, but that's not. I've shown you that other graph, that I just came up, that I just noticed about 2 weeks ago, that we're moving into a huge mountain, and we've got, Bitcoin was at it hit at $1 trillion at one point. Now it's almost at over $2 trillion. So it's almost like doubled, and we're building this huge mountain, in that chart that I showed you the other day. And we're kind of just starting. We're only like a quarter to perhaps a third of the way in. And when the altcoins start kicking in, it's going to be double what we were anticipating. Grayscale Trust, most likely they're going to go up just as much, just as well. My opinion, it could be that they don't, I don't know, but it's most likely that they're going to perform just as well as the altcoins. Okay, yeah, we have that huge mountain that we're just building up, and that's something that I've noticed. A lot of people are panicking. Yeah, they're fed up. They're, I'm paying more on my mortgage than what I took out, or whatever. Don't ever get a mortgage to invest money unless you know something really good. But that's not financial advice, and that's gambling. That's gambling when you do something like that. You want to get into meme coins? That's another. It's gambling. It's gambling. You want to invest into those? Go ahead. It's your money. Who cares? I don't care. It's your money. It's your money. You do whatever you want. What I do with my money, it's what I want to do, and I'm just here to show you what I'm doing. And I've been pretty open with my portfolios and all. Showing you portfolios and what I'm doing, and I've been very, I guess, transparent. Why? I just want to, like I said, like I always say, if one person can pick up an idea, just pick up the idea of holding on to something good long term, it tends to work out most of the time. If you're just here to, let's jump on this, and I'll make $1 million by next week, or by next month, or a couple months from now, that'll be great. And a lot of people got into Grayscale because of that, and it's not working out for them. So it's that's why they're leaving. that's okay. And unfortunately, they're taking a lot of people with them. Let me look at the. Let's look at some charts real quick. Bitcoin Cash. And my account was like $6,000 down this morning. Not very pretty, but it's only down 1,600, which is it's normal for a high flying account like mine. It's very one side to the other side, and it's all over. There's two things I want to say. Okay, Bitcoin Cash. Let's check out Bitcoin Cash. Let's see what's going on here with Bitcoin Cash. See, the problem is, okay, here we go. There's the problem is, guys, is that right now we're at a point that a lot of people are panicking and they're frustrated. It's like, my God, how long? And it's going down, and it keeps going down. This is when you panic and you lose your pants. This is how the market takes advantage of you. It's not that the it's not that the market makers, or it's not that the Illuminati is manipulating the market. It's us. We're doing it to ourselves. And we panic and we sell low, and there's no demand for it, so it goes even lower. And most likely, a lot of these people have, they've already. A lot of these people are probably down like 75%, and they're saying to themselves, "How long? That's it. I'm losing everything. I'm going to sell. And they panic and they sell, and that's how you lose. Did you guys watch my videos? My videos in my channel, some of my videos that I talk about how I lost my money, just by panicking, and you end up selling, and then it's very hard to get it back. By the way, some people say it's easy to make a lot of money, and it's probably easy for them, but it's always better. It takes a huge amount of energy and time to get your money back. And it's easy to lose it. It's very easy to lose it. You know how you lose it? By just, okay, I've had enough. I'm selling. I'm going to live under a bridge or something. People do that. They make horrible decisions without, hey, go do something else. Go ride a bike or something. Even though it's a nice and balmy outside, it's I think it's like we're up to -1 degree here in this glorious city of mine. I should run for mayor. Either mayor. I've always wanted to be, not be, but become a president and just completely obliterate the country. My way, What Trump is doing is just a little percentage of what I would do, but I would just obliterate it, left and right. I will take all these huge corporations and okay. I'll talk about that some other day. But how did I get into that? Who knows? Okay, let's look at let's see. Yeah, let's look at Bitcoin Cash real quick. By the way, Ethan was on last night. He was in a green room drinking vodka or something like that. He sounded a little drunk, Alcoholics Anonymous there. I love Ethan. I love Ethan. Sorry, but I'd love to have a soda with him or something. I'm also a former Alcoholics Anonymous, by the way. Did I ever tell you guys talk about that? Yeah, it was like 2007 that I finally quit drinking, and I at one point I was drinking like $30,000 a year worth of alcoholics, and the bartender, you gotta tip them, and then you have dinner, and this was every night, this was every night, guys, every night. And I added up how much money I spend in a year drinking, and it was like 30 to 35,000 bucks. And this is like back in 2005 or so, and I did that for several years. Can you imagine that money if I would have put it in to work like today? How stupid. I was like 45, something like 45, 35. God, who knows? Who cares? You don't care. I don't. Okay, let's get back to BCHG. The mutiny continues. Today's volume, 1.1 million. Ooh, 1.1 million. Yeah, I got this micro strategy. I'll go back to that. But today's open at 488. It's down 30. No, it's down 60 cents. 1.1 million shares traded today, which is kind of high for. Look at this huge volume over here. Let's look at this is a 5-day. Let's look at a year to date. Whatever a year to date. Oh, the last month. Okay. Okay. Yeah, huge spike over here. You got these guys selling like crazy because they're panicking. They're in panic mode. They probably bought over here, and they probably bought over here, right? I would have bought it here. I think I did buy over here. I bought a little bit here. I've been buying down all the way, chasing it down. But that's okay, because in the long run, I look at a chart like this. Look at this shit over here. I mean, this. Look at the Schlitz over here. The high was $51, and people are selling it for $4 or so. I don't know. I don't think we've added any. They added any stocks additions to Bitcoin Cash. Grayscale has to dilute the price. Okay. Yeah, we got this low over here, which was, oh my gosh, 31 cents. 31 cents was the lowest. Guys, please keep selling. Let's get it down to 10 cents so I can. Please, yeah, do that. Keep selling. Bring it down to like a dime. Bring it down to a dime. That would be so cool. And you can, buy it back at a dime. Buy like. With $1,000, you're gonna be, when it goes up to $45. And remember, this is this year over here, 2021, at $51, right? $51.30 or so. Let's see what the highest was. It says 60. Yeah, it says 60. 31 cents. Whoever bought over here probably committed suicide. Several times. Oh my gosh. But this is what holding on for a long term, you buy it here and then you hold 10 years. Okay, this is only like 3 years, 5 years. Hold on for 10, 15 years. Imagine now this was only over here when we the market was crypto was like $1.5 trillion or so. I don't think it went up to 2, but yeah, we lost along the way. It started right about here. It's when Bitcoin started. Actually, in 2023, right about here, Bitcoin started rising and rising. This rose up in April, and then it started, dwindling down because everybody's going into XRP, which is not a decentralized currency. And, and Bitcoin is the big name. But as soon as people realize that it's not decentralized, people are going to just drop it. Yeah. That's the secret about cryptocurrency. XRP is not decentralized. The company Ripple controls the nodes, and when somebody controls the nodes, Yeah, it's not central. It's not decentralized. Um, Compared to something like Dash, who it's like uh, it's like a mining. You gotta have a certain amount of money to in there, and anyways, that's another thing. I think I talked about it yesterday. Um, let's see. Yeah, so over here we're developing that huge mountain that I showed you in my other graph um, on Bitcoin. Now, if Bitcoin is going to be usually Bitcoin is the big leader, the big mover. Once those altcoins start pumping, uh, this is going to be cheap. $4.53 is going to be freaking cheap. I mean, come on, guys. Don't you see it? What was this? What was the amount here? April 1st. $17. It went up to $17. So, yeah, that's the way crypto is. I mean, it goes up and it goes down like crazy. And probably, this may be just before a big movement. As I say, if you need to sell, sell. I'll take your shares at 10 cents each. I mean, this is the way it goes, guys. This is the way these types of investments are. This is what I want to show you. I got 35. Actually, I got some margin over here that I gotta get rid of. Hopefully by the end of the year. I have MicroStrategy here, or this one over here, which is, it's up 20% in the last, a week when I rolled it over. Okay, it's coming up in April now. I still have a few months for this to go up. I'm kind of tempted to get rid of this one and get rid of this one, which would give me 33,000, which is not marginable. And I can put like 13,000 into BCHG and LTCN and maybe some Zcash. GXLM might be good too, and some HSUN. I'm just tempted, especially BCHG. These are okay. I mean, GXLM is another really good one. I'm just tempted. I'm just tempted to unload them, or at least unload half of them and just buy BCHG. It's down 54%, so there's probably a lot more people panicking right now. They're probably, tearing their spouses are probably going crazy right now that they found out that they can't pay the the mortgage on the freaking house, and they're ordering their spouses to sell, or else they're gonna get divorced. It's a great thing not being married, guys. It's a great thing not being married. You can do whatever the hell you want without having to. You got to depend on yourself and to make the right decision. But when you're married, you make worse decisions than than when you're not. We're over 1,058,000 right now on Bitcoin Cash. Hopefully the trend continues, and I might just do that. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. And, there's no reason. People are just freaking panicking. Bitcoin Cash over here. It's up. What the fuck is going on here? People are panicking, so they're dumping. And Litecoin is up 20% in the last 7 days. Okay, this is 3%. Well, 2.5% in the last 7 days. Look at this, Chainlink 30% up in the last 7 days. Doggy coin. I know it's Doge. I call it doggy coin. It sounds better. Even Bitcoin, 10% up in the last 7 days. XRP, 20%. Oh, these are, you know what I think that people think that this is Elon. Oh, it's probably the Muskies. You know, like the Swifties. Taylor Swift. I don't even know one song about that woman. And she's so popular. She's got the Swifties, the little girls, oh, Taylor Swift, I'm wearing a Taylor Swift shirt. These are the Muskies. You know who's good for that? That guy that does videos on YouTube. Tesla saved my life or whatever. Yeah, he's a Muskie. Oh, Elon Musk, he's God. I was watching a video with him, and he owns a one of those cyber trucks, and it's like, who the fuck wants to? Who the hell wants to? I want to drive a car. If I get in a car, I like to drive. I like to be hands-on. Sitting back and letting the truck drive you. It's like, take a freaking cab for crying out loud. And then he sends these rockets up there, and they're not even going over the... we can't get past 75 miles up into space. That's why every rocket that you see turns this way. And you think that, it's reached outer space. No, they don't. It's all a freaking lie. And Muskie knows it. Muskie knows it. But the Muskies don't know, but Elon knows. Elon knows. He's involved with NASA, and NASA is involved with the CIA, and he was, with a CIA guy one time, and of course, they keep hiding that. They keep hiding that bullshit that happened. That's been happening for the last, ever since they got the Nazis from Germany. They've been faking it. They've been fake. They learned from the Nazis how to fake it. It was Werner von what is his name? Braun. Werner von Braun. Werner von Braun, right? I forget. They import all these guys. Was it Einstein? He's another idiot. He never invented it. He never did anything, and he's so popularized by people. He had an IQ of some. His wife was the one who was behind, all the anything that made him famous. Anyways, that's another thing. But they bring all these scientists from Nazi Germany to bring them to the U.S. In Germany, these scientists were lying to Hitler, telling him about all these wonderful weapons that they were developing. And apparently they had to lie, and they learned to lie, and they learned to lie when they came here, when they started building rockets, sending the first man to the moon and all that, sending the first satellite up in space, and they learned how they had to lie, and it's the same thing with the Russians. They have to lie. No atomic bomb has ever been detonated. Oh, how about Japan? Okinawa. I forget the names. 2 bombs. Supposedly a third one, but I don't know. 2 bombs. Yeah, if you load up a ship with, or you load up a warehouse full of oxygen tanks and dynamite, load it up with stuff like that, medical waste, nuclear waste, and you blow it up, and if you have a block full of dynamite, it's going to create a huge explosion, and then you're going to say, oh, we blew up an atomic bomb, and that's why no atomic bombs have been dropped. Ukraine's supposed to. Ukraine, all these states in Russia, this is what they don't tell you. It's like all these states in Russia, when Russia went belly up, all these countries, they had all these quote unquote nuclear weapons, right? There was no accountability for any of these. quote unquote nuclear weapons. All these countries, all these little satellite countries had nuclear weapons, including Ukraine. So I'm going, when this happened in the 80s, I'm just going like late 80s. You know, all these countries have all these weapons. It's going to be a mess. They're going to use them because they're going to use them, and not one has gone off. Not one has gone off. Russia has not sent any nuclear weapons to Ukraine because now he knows that there's no such thing as nuclear weapons. It's just a lie. Their scientists have lied for ages, and while they make a lot of money, and the same thing with Ukraine. They haven't sent any nuclear bombs to Russia. Why? Because they don't work, and they don't. Now they know the truth that they don't have nuclear weapons, but they got to keep it quiet. They got to keep it quiet. Keep it from the U.S. Don't let the U.S. know that they don't have nuclear weapons, and then the U.S. is doing the same thing. We don't have. Some people know that we don't have any nuclear weapons. China knows that they don't have any nuclear weapons, even though they say they do. France, England, they don't have. They think they do, but when the time comes to use them, they're going to realize that we got nothing. We were lied to. So now they're going to keep quiet, and it's going to be a conspiracy, and nobody's ever going to do anything about it. Anyways, it's a freaking mess, this world. Anyways, let's just hope that people sell. I really want this to go down quite a bit. Where are we at now? Bitcoin Cash. I can put my glasses on. 454. I think it's down even more now. It's still 1,063,000 down. Anyways, it's just tempting, guys. It's just tempting. For anybody who's new, I think that I'm allergic to my dog, but I think I've been experimenting with my hands. I went to a doctor. Fucking doctors, they don't know anything. She told me that it was eczema. They told me that I had eczema, but I don't think it's eczema. I think it's allergy. And I've been experimenting with certain things, and I'm beginning to see that what works and what doesn't work. And probably part of it was stress. I was under a lot of stress last year. It's pretty much over now, but it probably just complicated things. Just made my hands just like break out and bleed. I just put these on for to keep them moist because they dry out. Yeah, because I was trying out some chocolate to see if that has an effect on my hands, and it seems to have a little bit of an effect. And once in a while, I have this craving for chocolate bars and things like that. And another thing is like pizza, and especially wheat products, and tomato sauce. Tomato sauce does something to me. And if I have a combination of all of those plus nuts also, I can't figure out what it is. So I'll make a video about how I've been able to probably get rid of it another time. Anyways, this is I've gone on too long on this. Sorry guys about this. Let's see, what else did I want to say? Yeah, Ethan made a video yesterday. I guess he's got a lot of... I don't go into the Discord over there because I had a problem with one of the people there, and one of the moderators, and I don't like going into places where I'm not welcomed. But he made a video yesterday, and I guess they're feeling the crunch. They're feeling the pain or something, and he had to make a calming video. It's okay, it's okay. He's experiencing the same thing. It's like, why are these going down? Well, people are unloading because they're afraid, and very natural. This is the way how these this is how things crash. Everybody panics. Everybody oh, I'm not losing anymore. I've had it. That's it. I'm going to work at Burger King or something. I don't know. That's the way it's always been. That's the way every market is the same way. Same way. You have the weak hands that just can't. They think that they're going to make a lot of money in a few weeks, and sometimes you can. Yeah, sometimes it's possible. Yeah, especially like the meme coins, the meme coins. If you want to get into that, I mean, why not go to a casino? They give you free food and shit. If you want to throw your money away, but what we're doing here, the people in my channel, I think we're a long way. It's okay. Let it go down to 3 cents. Better buying opportunity for us, and I hope it does go under $1. Then I'll really pick up. I'll get rid of that MicroStrategy and pick this up. Talk about jumping coins. What Ethan was talking about, rotation. I mean, MicroStrategy is basically Bitcoin. It's gone up quite a bit. Maybe time to unload now. I don't know, and get into the altcoins and the Grayscale, BCHG. Oh yeah. Okay, guys. I'll talk to you soon, and hang on in there. And don't take this as advice. Just take it as knowledge. That's all. Okay. Bye.